Hello there, my name is Thalia Eley and I wanted to talk to you about the exciting directions in which the genetics of anxiety is heading. First of all, a defining feature of anxiety disorders is how young they begin. Most people who will experience an anxiety disorder during their lives first do so during childhood or adolescence. Research so far seems to indicate that the genetic influences on anxiety in young people are largely the same as those in adults, but of course some of the mechanisms may differ. What we are really hoping is that identifying those at high genetic risk of anxiety earlier in life may in time help us identify the children with whom it is important to intervene early. Second, anxiety is not just a disorder, it's a normal everyday experience. What distinguishes the disorder from the emotion is the level of impairment associated with the symptoms. If someone is so anxious that they can no longer engage in their normal everyday activities, it's probably time to consider some form of treatment. Interestingly, it appears that genetic influences on variation in anxiety symptoms in the whole population is influenced by the same genes as those that impact disorder. This means we can combine information from both these sources, which we hope will speed up our hunt for the genetic influences underlying anxiety. Third, aspects of anxiety can be captured well using different types of experimental models, such as those exploring fear learning and extinction, or cognitive biases, including those affecting interpretation or attention to threat. Some of these also function well in animal models. We hope that using these sorts of experimental models in large genetic studies will help us understand the mechanisms underlying anxiety, including how and where genetics fits in with that. Fourth, and close to my heart, is the idea that we can use genetic information to predict treatment response. We hope that as the samples we gather together get larger, we will be able to use those that have treatment response data to start to improve our understanding of the extent to which genetic information can be used to predict and perhaps in time to personalise response to different types of treatment. And last but not least is the issue of widening our sample base. Like much of psychiatric genetics, the majority of the samples being analysed in anxiety genetics are from white European populations. We are working on ways to improve this and to ensure that what we learn is useful to all. Thank you for listening, and I hope these future directions are as exciting to you as they are to us. Do get in touch if you would like to work with us. Bye.